So the bereavement delivery room is, as I say, is soundproofed and nicely decorated with lots of soft furnishings to allow the parents to feel they're in a more relaxed environment when they're giving birth. We can also do hypnobirthing, sort of dim lighting, candles, electric candles, things like that to help with their delivery. So, and then they can spend time there if they like. Some parents just like to stay in that room because it's where they delivered and that's where they feel comfortable. Okay, but we also have a co-located gold standard bereavement suite. We were the first trust in Kent to have this suite built for us by Abigail's Footsteps, which is one of our local charities that works with us very much. And this is a home from home. It looks like a flat. There's no medical equipment. So it literally is a home from home. Nice painted walls, nice soft furnishings, TV, radio, you know, double beds, just really nice little kitchen area that they can spend. And as I say, this space is theirs. We knock on the door before we come in. We allow them to use how this space has however they would like for the time they are here. We are here to support them, and either myself or one of the midwives from Delivery Suite will be their named midwife to support them. So if they need anything, they will ring down. But again, they have an individualised care plan here, and we ask whether they want to be fed or whether they want to bring food in, whether they want a midwife to come up and see them on a daily basis or 4-hourly basis, or whether they just want to ring down if they need something. But this is specifically their area, so it will be like they had the baby at home. A lot of families use this, and the feedback from this is phenomenal because it allows parents and families time to spend that extra time with their baby. We use cold cots. We have cuddle cots that we can send home with the parents if they want to take the baby home. It allows time for family and friends to come in, their faith leaders. We also use this area for if a baby dies on the neonatal unit, those families can use this room, or if they're withdrawing care. It is literally, I mean, a lot of my midwives walk in here and say, oh, it's nicer than my house, I could move in. So it is just a calm, separate, private space for the family.
From a personal point of view, is there something, bearing in mind all your experience, but also all the training that you've had, is there sort of a mindset or something that flashes through your mind before you maybe step into a door to meet a family or meet a mum or a woman for the first time, knowing that the conversations that you will have will be long lasting, that if you get it wrong, it can go wrong, but if you get it right, it can be a much more positive experience? What is it maybe that you say to yourself or that runs through your mind before you approach a situation?
I always make sure I've cleared everything else so I have time, so I can give the parents whatever time they need to ask questions, to answer anything that they have. I always make sure that I do clear my mind, so I'm not thinking about, you know, what I'm going to get shopping later or what's happened at home or what I've got to do. It's their time. I'm there and I'm focused on them. We always try and meet our parents as soon as they get told the bad news, and sometimes we even go in with them when they have that bad news broken to them. It's about making that relationship right from the very beginning, and building that rapport, so they've got somebody that they know they can contact, and as soon as they get this kind of bad news, they are given our contact details, and we also set up a WhatsApp for all our families individually, so they can contact us even if they don't feel they want to pick up the phone, but they want to ask something. We can do that. So, but it is about making sure that I haven't got my phone on me. So it'll be quiet. We're in a nice area, you know, a quiet, one of the quiet rooms, or up in the suite, because we also use this for breaking bad news, and that we have time. And when I go in, as I say, I introduce myself and I gauge how the family are, because again, grief hits people different ways, and we'll have some people that just want to talk about everything and they want to know the ins and outs of everything to the end of their pathway, and some families that won't want to talk about anything on that day. So what I do is I gauge from the parents and listen to the parents, And if they're not ready to hear that information, I give them what I think they need to know at that point. Even if sometimes it's not even that, it may be that I just want to go home and we'll bring them back, and I'll go and see them at home later, or they can come back and discuss that. But it is, I personally have an empty mind when I go in, and as I say, use the words that the family are using to me, and turn those back on themselves. So I know then that the families are getting what they need.